Hey, what's up? Andre Addison here from elevatetoelite.com. And inside this video, I'm going to share with you 4 ways to be more consistent in your life and your business. So the first way is to take simple action every single day and focus on the small wins. Because when you focus on small wins and you set yourself up to just have those little milestones step by step by step, it builds up confidence. Instead of just having this big goal, and as long as you have not achieved that big goal, now that makes you lose your confidence. That makes you lose your conviction because you're like, man, I'm so far from my goal. But if you set up these little small wins and you acknowledge the wins along the journey, that's going to give you the confidence to continue showing up. You're going to feel better and you're going to be addicted to that feeling of seeing the progress, of seeing the steps and seeing the wins that you're creating. So focus on the small wins if you want to be consistent. And that just means instead of saying I have this big goal, just break things down into what are the daily action steps that I can take that will help me move towards this goal? What are the most important tasks that I can complete to move towards this? And as you take action, as you check those things off, you're going to be way more excited to continue showing up because you see and you feel that appreciation and that gratitude for the small wins. So take time to appreciate the small wins. Take time to be grateful for the small wins because the small wins compounded over time are what creates the big results. And that's a big shift that I realized, that you want to focus on the small wins compounded over time. Okay, so that's the first way. The second way is to not just rely on willpower. And that's something that we do too much. We rely so much on willpower and without realizing that you only have so much willpower that you can use. So what you can do to, instead of just focusing on your willpower, is to install habits. You want to create systems and routines and rituals that will allow you to show up automatically. So if you want to be more consistent with going to the gym or with sharing your message and communicating your value and doing calls, whatever it is that you're doing in your business or your health or your life, what are some habits that you can set up that will allow you to make it automated? What are some triggers that you can have? So an example that you hear all the time is if you want to start working out, you can make the habit of just when you wake up and you get out your bed, and use the bathroom, just put on your running sneakers. Right? Just making that habit will make it more likely for you to just walk out the door and go to the gym. So you get out of bed, put on your gym clothes and your sneakers, and just the habit, that's all you're doing. Right? You're not committed to going to the gym. You're not committed to 30 minutes of cardio. You're just committed to putting on your clothes. Just the act of that, just making that a habit, will make it more likely for you to be more consistent and to show up and to go to the gym because you're like, I'm already dressed. If you want to show up in your business, right? Make it a habit of, okay, I'm just going to spend 25 minutes. I'm going to set a time. I'm going to spend 25 minutes and I'm going to work on whatever project that I got to work on. And that, by doing that, by making that habit, now it's going to be more likely for you to continue showing up and being productive in your business. If you want to be a better writer, if you want to be a better communicator, just make it a habit of writing a certain amount of words per day. And now that's what you do. That's just how you show up. And you'll find that by the end of doing that, you'll have so much insights and so much clarity and so much content that you can create from the act of writing this stuff out. So what are some habits? How can you turn the thing that you're doing into processes and systems and really create rituals and routines around what you're doing so that it becomes automated and you do not have to rely on willpower. You do not have to rely on feeling like it, because that's one of the worst things that you can do. If you want to be consistent in anything that matters to you, you don't want to just wait until you feel like it. You don't want to just wait until you're excited, until you feel energy, until you're passionate. You want to set up your life and develop the mindset of, if this matters to me, I'm going to show up regardless and I'm going to do the work. And how do you do that? The best way to do that is by setting up habits and routines and rituals that will allow you to show up on a consistent basis regardless if you feel like it or not. So that's the second thing. The third one, and this is probably my favorite, focus on the person that you're becoming. So instead of saying, how can I be more consistent? Take pride in being someone that's consistent. Take pride in being a consistent person. Take pride in being someone that delivers value to your audience every day. Take pride in being someone that sets a goal and does the actions every day. Take pride in becoming someone that just shows up to the gym every day, regardless if it's raining or it's snowing or it's sunny outside, or even if you're somewhere else and you're not at home. Take pride in being that person that takes care of your body. So focus on the person that you're becoming. Fall in love with the process, fall in love with the journey of who you're becoming to create what you want. So instead of just saying, I want this goal, instead of just saying, I want to make this amount of money, instead of just saying, I want to have this body, you say, I want to be the person that shows up and does the work, period. And you fall in love with becoming the person that you have to be to create the results that you want. And that will help you be more consistent, because that's just who you are. If you are someone that just goes to the gym, now it's not like, oh man, damn, I gotta get up and I gotta go to the gym. Oh, I don't feel like it. And you hit snooze. No, you are just that person. That's what you do. You wake up, you use the bathroom, you do whatever you gotta do, and then you head out to the gym. If you're that person that shows up every week and you do a live video for your audience, that's just what you do. That's just who you are. And now you don't need willpower. You don't need external motivation, because you know that you want to stay true to yourself and who you are and what matters most to you. So that's a biggie right there. And you probably can see my excitement about that one, because this one thing has made the biggest impact on me, changing how I see myself. Every morning I wake up and I work out, regardless if I'm going to the gym, I work it out at home. And because I made the shift, so now I see myself as an athlete. And I'm not an athlete. I was never that good at any specific sport. But I changed my identity to where I look at myself as an athlete. And if I was an athlete, I would have to show up regardless. So that's what I do. I'll have to treat my body good. That's what I do, because I'm an athlete now. So you see how when you make that shift and you focus on the person that you're becoming and the person that you're showing up as, that alone will have a big impact. So that's the third thing, to focus on the person that you're becoming. And the fourth and final thing is to have a big why. So you want to find that bigger mission, that bigger purpose behind why you're doing, and let that move you into action. Because if your big why is more compelling than your reasons why not, now you're going to show up. Because you know that there's a bigger purpose. You know that there's something that you feel called to do. You know that there's a mission behind this, and you're committed to something bigger than yourself. And when you do that, it's easier to show up, easier to be more consistent, and just take action, because it's no longer just about you and the thoughts in your head. It's easy to just hit that snooze button for yourself. But when you're showing up for other people, when you have a bigger purpose, when you're on a bigger mission, now you're going to show up and you're going to step up and you're going to take action. So I hope you got value from this video. And if you'd like more help being more consistent and showing up fully in your life and business, I put together a free 5-day email course that's going to break down 5 daily habits that you can implement into your life and business to be more productive, to show up fully, and to really focus on what matters most, and to show up as your best self in every situation, every area of your life. So if you want that email course, click the link in the description right now, and also leave a comment letting me know what was your biggest takeaway out of these 4 ways that I share with you. What is the one thing that you see having the biggest impact on your life and your consistency and how you show up? So go ahead, do that, and I'll see you on the next video.